Phil Spencer's a guy who obviously he's the head of Xbox. He's the public face of the company as well, and deservedly so. He's a guy that the community, I think, really appreciates because, as you mentioned, he is a legit gamer. He's not a suit that's running a business who has never laid his hands on the controller. He's got the street cred to back up his professional cred as well.
Yes.
So, but I'm curious. The Phil Spencer we see is the guy on stage with a big smile because he's presenting some new thing that he's excited about. What is Phil Spencer like as a boss to work for?
Well, first I'll say the thing I love about Phil is there's only one Phil. Like what you see on stage, if you run into him at an event, if you're in a meeting, like when I see him in the hall, like that is truly who he is. He is genuinely one of the best, folks I've gotten to work with ever in the industry. He is really special. I think he's got an incredible vision for the business. He's known as the nice guy, right?
Yeah.
And he is a super nice guy and never curses, and he's just
never.
I don't think I've heard him curse.
Not when he gets
teabagged
in Halo.
We made these buttons when we launched that said, we didn't make them, but the engineering team made that said "Ship happens." Ship happens. Kind of engineering humor. He wouldn't wear one.
Huh.
So he's like the guy has a very high standard, which I admire. And with that said, he's pretty tough too. And like he will push you hard and is never really satisfied. And I think that's part of the desire and hunger that he has to do more, to do better. And so I think that's what makes some of the best leaders, in any industry is their hunger to continue to innovate and do new things. And while Phil, I think, is I know he sits on like the ESA board, the industry board, and works a lot with a lot of the leaders. He works with all the CEOs of the other companies, whether it's Take-Two and Strauss or Andrew at EA or other folks in the industry. And he works with the Sony and Nintendo guys. And he gets along with everybody, and he's genuinely a super great guy. But he pushes us hard on the business, and it's not a cakewalk going in and presenting and taking Phil through stuff. He's tough. He knows his stuff. The other thing is he has a pretty good sense of humor. In fact, I think on that note, I have this shirt that I wear that he has never seen.
He has never.
I'm going to
you
carefully.
are repping the brand. You got an Xbox sweatshirt here.
I am repping the brand.
What's happening right now?
This is a shirt that actually a fan made and sent to me. And I was going to reveal it. I hope this all works out okay for IGN.
As long as the mic is still.
I think the mic is, okay. So this is the shirt. Phil, if you're watching, I'm going to start wearing this to meetings with you. People have seen this. It's the X-Boss. Now, how many people do you work for that people love so much they've actually made a T-shirt out of him? I've got a Phil Spencer T-shirt, maybe one of a kind. And I secretly wear it a lot, as you've seen.
And that's the young Phil Spencer there too.
It is. He's probably a little thinner and a little more fit now. So that bastard. But anyway, we love Phil. I mean, and Phil, I on Twitter would write, "In Phil we trust." We trust Phil. We love Phil, and he's gotten us where we are today. And I think we blindly follow him into the future. And he is one of those great leaders that, when people write books about this industry or about video games or this era, what Phil has done so far, and I think what he will continue to do over the many years, is going to be, really, really special. And I'm just excited to be part of it and get to work with him. And he's a friend of mine too, so I feel fortunate that way as well.